Hi friends, so in today's video I will be creating this look. With spring being just around the corner, I was really excited to just create a look that's very spring inspired or spring-like, or maybe even appropriate for spring. And this is the look that I came up with. For me, this meant shadows that are very pink and mauve and purple and violet, like with those sort of undertones. I really like those colors because there's some warmth but still some coolness to them, so I think they're very appropriate for the spring. You know, I'm not a makeup artist, but I just really like playing with makeup and I love creating these videos for you guys, so hopefully you find something helpful in them, or maybe at least you find them a little bit entertaining. But yeah, this is the look I created, so if you want to see that, keep watching. So I have already prepped my skin. I have my moisturizer on. My skin is ready for makeup application. I have my little cute headband on to keep my hair out of the way, and I am ready. So let's start with the makeup application. So for foundation today, I'm going to use the Sephora Best Skin Ever, and the shade I have is 11.5P. So I like this foundation because it gives a bit of a satin finish. So for more of a spring makeup, I do like to go a bit more, not fully matte, but a bit more on the matte slash satin side, rather than super dewy like I like to go into the winter with my makeup. Okay, so give this guy a shake, put it on the back of my hand. So I'm just doing about a pump. So yeah, I'm going with one pump, and I'll just start blending it in with my beauty sponge. For concealer, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape, my mini little one. And I'll just put a little bit of this under the eyes. And on the bridge of my nose here. And I think we're good. Beauty sponge, blend. And I like to take whatever I have left on my sponge and just put it around my nose. That area tends to get a bit red for me sometimes, so I'll just take whatever I have left and put it around my schnauzer. Now I'm going to take the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder, and this one is in Translucent Light, and I'll just set a little bit, very lightly. I'll just set my face. So I'll take this Sephora Morphe brush, and I'll just take a little bit of powder and just go lightly under my eyes and over my lid where I put that concealer, because I want to set that. That way when I put on the eyeshadow, it will glide on better. So now let's move on to brows. I like to have my brows done before I do my eyeshadow. I just feel like they really frame my face prior to putting on my eyeshadow, and I find that I apply my eyeshadow better just because I have my eyebrows framing my face and my eyes, and it's just easier for me. So what I'll be using is the Sephora brow pencil, and this one is the waterproof one, and it's in shade, I believe it's taupe. Yes, taupe. So I'll be using this for my brows. Just gotta bring my mirror here so I can see better because I'm blind without glasses. So got my brows on, and now let's move on to eyeshadow. So for this look, I have decided to use the Morphe Cherry Coke palette. I've done a review on this about 6 months ago, so I will link that below if you want to see it. But when I was looking at the palettes that I have, I was trying to see which one had the types of colors that I was looking for. So something that has more of a mauve, purpley, violet, pink undertone, and I actually really like the options in this palette, so I thought I'd give it a try and use this palette for the spring look. And for those of you that haven't seen this palette, this is what it looks like. It has some really nice shades in it and some really nice options. It's great for fall, great for spring, and I just like the balance between the mattes and the metallic options or glittery options in here, whatever you want to call them. So I just I was really inspired by this one, so I wanted to give it a try and use it for today's look. So I'll link the names of all the eyeshadows that I'm using for this look in the description below. It's kind of annoying that this palette doesn't have the names of the shadows underneath each shadow on the palette itself. What they did was they have it on a film like this, on a plastic film that you overlay on top of the shadows, and then you can see the name of each eyeshadow. So not a fan of that. I'm really glad I didn't throw that piece of plastic out. Now, let's start. So I'm going to take a flat eyeshadow brush and I will apply this color over here all over my lid. And the shadows are so pigmented. Now, I do recommend that you dab the excess off because this way you can avoid some of the fall off of the eyeshadow under your eye. So just a little fun fact. So I'll just pat this all over my eye. So now I'm going to take this color right here and start putting that in the crease. And I'm going to use a blending fluffy brush, and I think this is 217 from MAC. And I tried to be really light-handed with these shadows because they are so pigmented. So I want to make sure that I'm not putting on too much too soon. I can build it. Now I'm going to take this shadow right here and work that in the crease as well to blend it out with the other color that I have just applied in the crease. And I will blend it upwards. And blend it out, just to kind of give my eye that elongated look. Now I'll go in with this fluffy brush again, and I will pick up this shade right here, and I will put this just in the outer corner of my eye, and then I will blend it. So just a little touch of it, just a bit. So I just pat it on the inner corner, create like a V shape. And then I will just blend it out. So now I will take a flat dense brush, and then I will go into this shade here and mix it with this shade here, and then put that in the outer corner of my eye. And this just kind of brings the look together. So I'll just put this down here in the outer corner. And now lastly, just to make my eyes pop a little bit, I will take the flat brush again and I will dip it into this white, off-white, it's an off-white shadow, and I will put that on my lid, but just near the inner corner, so 1/3 of the way in the inner corner here. And this will just like open my eyes a little bit more. So now for liner, I will use this shade mixed with this shade, and I will use a flat angled brush to do this. So tap off the excess, and I will just press it into my lash line, like press the shadow until I have the desired pigment and the desired look, and then I can build it. So I just press it into my lash line. And I'm not going to bring it all the way in, I'm just going to bring it up to here. And again, I'm not trying to make that really bold liner look. I just want my eyes to look a bit more open and give them that elongated look. So for mascara, First, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. I love this stuff. I use it every time before I put on mascara. I think it does make a huge difference for me. It makes my lashes appear longer and fuller, and it does help my mascara last throughout the day. So I love this stuff. I never put on mascara without it. And then for mascara, I'm going in with the Clarins, and this is the Wonder Perfect 4D mascara. I got this in a pack of a variety of different mascaras, and I've been really liking it. I like the brush. I think it does help make my lashes look longer and a bit fuller. And I just like how it wears throughout the day and there's no transfer on my lids. So I've been really enjoying this mascara. So I start at the base of my lashes and bring this through all the way, just because I wanted to get as close to the base of my lash line as possible. So I will go in with this Clarins one. And again, I like to start at the base of my lashes. It really gives the appearance of tightlining your lash line. So I really like that. It makes your eyes and your eyes look bigger and your lashes appear fuller. So I like to bring it all the way to the base of my lashes and then just comb it through. For bronzer, I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Bronzing Powder, and this one is in Golden Light 1, and I will use a angled brush to apply it on my face. And I think this is a really nice light bronzer. So if you're looking for something that is a bit less pigmented and lighter, I think this would be a good option. I do like this. I wouldn't use it to contour, but I think that it does give a really nice warmth to the skin. For blush, I'm going to use the Milani Powder Blush in Tea Rose. I really like this powder blush. I think it's really nice. It's not super pigmented, so you can go a bit more heavy-handed and really build it. But yeah, if you're looking for something pigmented, this is not for you. I'm gonna blend that out. So now for the lips, I'm looking at a couple of things. So I have a mauve pencil, and this is by Annabelle, and it's called the Big Show Gel Liner, and this one is in Meat Rosy. That's the color. I have the MAC Creme Cup, which is a very lovely like mauvey nude, and I thought maybe I might use this lip stain, maybe not. And this is the Cream Lip Stain by Sephora, and this one is in shade 05. And this has more of a satin finish, so I'm not sure if I'll be using this, but definitely will be using the lipstick and the lip liner. So we'll just see how it looks, and maybe I'll throw on the lip stain at the end, maybe I won't. Maybe, who knows? So I'm going to take this Annabelle lip liner and just line my lips. I'm not a huge fan of overlining. I just find that it just doesn't look as nice on me as it does on others. So I just follow my lip line. Then I'm going to take MAC Creme Cup, and I'm going to start by putting this in the middle. So I'm trying not to put it over the liner. I'm just going in the middle of my lips. And then I like to sometimes do a little pop on my lips. So I take my concealer and I just put a little bit on my pinky, like just like that, very little. And then I will take that and put it in the middle of my lips. And then I'll take the clean pinky and just blend it out. I find that it gives a really nice highlight to the lip, and it just looks really nice. And now for the last step, and this is optional. So I sometimes like to take a nude eyeliner and put it in my waterline down here. And that just brightens up the eye and just makes your eyes look bigger and brighter. So I think I'll give it a try for this look. Why not? So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I really loved putting it together. I really like these eyeshadow colors. I think they're perfect for the spring, and I just like creating this look for you, and just knowing that spring is just around the corner and warmer weather is coming soon is just really exciting for me. So I was really happy to put this little look together just in time for spring. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments below if there's any other videos you'd like me to make, or maybe other products you'd like me to review. I would love to hear from you. And thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.